Happy National Scrapbook Weekend, everybody, or should I say international? Welcome to the Scrap Your Heart Out YouTube blog hosted by Erica, um, who also runs Click Kits. And I am just so happy to be a part of this. Thank you so much, and thank you for stopping by. So this is a whole hop. Below in the description box, you will find a list of all the wonderful YouTubers that are participating in this list, and you pretty much just go through the hop. There's lots of prizes to be won, so you can check out the Facebook group, Scrap Your Heart Out. To learn more about that. And this was pretty much what I did for my video. We kind of had free range to do what we wanted to do, and I really wanted to break out my fancy free collection. So that's what I'm doing. If you haven't been to my channel before, welcome. My name is Alicia, and I do scrapbook process videos. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy. So let me just catch you up on what I'm doing here. I'm starting with a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock, and I chose um, a piece of paper from the Fancy Free collection by Pink Paisley here, and I cut strips out of the same piece of paper. It kind of was an ombre paper, and I cut strips, as you can see, in an ombre color pattern, I guess you would say. And I just put them together and I cut little slits in them because I am completely obsessed with this fringe trend that's going on right now. I love the texture that it brings to a page. I just think it looks so cool, and I really, really wanted to incorporate it. So I'm going to map my photo here on this darker navy paper from the collection. Everything I use on this layout, except for one piece of string and some thickers, is from this collection. I did not get all of the collection. As you know, it's pretty hard to get your hands on at this point. I think it's getting a little easier now, but yeah. And besides, I normally don't buy a full collection unless it's certain cases of Maggie Holmes. Then I'm more apt to. But you know, even though this collection is beautiful and I love it, I just don't find it necessary to buy every single piece for me because I have so many things, and if I need something, I can pull something from my stash. So all that I'm working with are some 12 by 12 papers, the ephemera pack, puffy stickers, which oddly enough I wound up with 3 packs of, but we won't talk about that, and the chipboard. So we will see what I do with that. So I did put some pop dots on the back of my photo to make it stand up, and I really love this photo. This was just taken about a week ago. My fiance, my 2 kids, and our dog, and myself, we went over to my mom's and we grabbed her 2 dogs and we just took them on a really nice walk. It was a beautiful spring day here in Minnesota, and we took some great pictures, and so that's what this was from. So I'm just going through the embellishment pack here and kind of seeing where I want to go. Now, I struggled a bit with this part because I went into this layout blind, meaning I didn't have a plan for what I wanted to do whatsoever. And it's really hard for me with a brand new collection. Like, it doesn't, I shouldn't say brand new, like, not new as in release date, but new for me as in like it hasn't been cut into or used or anything. It's hard for me to break into it because there's so many things. I don't know where to start. I want to use everything, then I don't want to use anything because I'm a hoarder. But so I struggled a little bit, but I really wanted to um, keep the fringe a main element. I haven't fringed it up yet, so I think that also was what was hard for me. But I wanted to keep the fringe a main element, but I also really love to embellish. If you have seen my videos before, you know I love to use product. I love to embellish a lot. I just love to use things. And so yeah, it was a struggle for me. So I kind of gave up on the embellishing for now, and I'm going to go ahead and put my title down, which is Furry Friends. Now, these are not from the collection. The Furry is a thicker by Amy Tan. It's white with a really silver line through it. And then these are some October Afternoon Daily Flash stickers, not thickers. So I hope everybody is enjoying their National Scrapbook Weekend. I believe this is the last day, and if you're here in America or I believe Australia, anywhere else that celebrates Mother's Day today, happy Mother's Day to you. I hope that it is a very special day for you. So I'm just kind of going through things here. I'm using a mix in the die cut pack. There's a mix of acetate and cardstock pieces. So that heart with kind of the blue and green watercolor, that's actually acetate. The cloud is a puffy sticker, as well as the flowers and that little green tag on top of the photo, or sitting above the photo, I should say, are from the puffy sticker. Now, I was really having a hard time at this point. It just didn't look right to me. So I just decided to add a really thin strip to the top and bottom of this lime green paper. And for me, that really helped just kind of close things in. Like for my eye, that really helps me when I can see things have containment, I guess you can say. And I really did not hold back on these puffy stickers because, like I said, somehow I wound up with 3 packs of them. So no need to hoard any of those. That is until I get to the last pack, right? So this little acetate family piece is in navy, and I love the font of it, and I really love how it looked layered on the photo. That was taken on like a wood bridge. And so the bottom part of that photo is this really beautiful light wood color. And so that just went perfectly. And I don't have a problem putting things over the white space in my pictures. It's something more I do in project life, but I'm not opposed to it in my scrapbooking either. That little page that Paige Evans did in this collection with all the little tiny squares of this page is pure genius, because I am definitely one for, if I don't have a tiny embellishment or something in a certain color, I will just punch one out of the pattern paper. And having that paper prevents you from punching a little tiny heart like this out of a 12 by 12 sheet. So thank you, Paige, for doing that, because that was pure genius, and I would love if every collection did that. So I did punch out some little hearts where I needed some extra color and embellishment and just put those down. And now this was my favorite part, was ruffling up this fringe, and that's when it really came together for me. It just felt so empty before I did that. I couldn't figure out what else to add or what I was doing wrong. And as soon as I fluffed that up and all that texture popped up, it was like, okay, we're getting somewhere with this now. And I just, ugh, I love the way that fringe looks. And I don't have any fancy fringe scissors. I literally just took it and cut, little tiny slits in it, and it didn't take very long. So if you love that and you don't have certain products to make or tools to make that fringe, well, just cut it with your scissors. It's really not that hard. So I punched out a few more little like chevron-y arrow thingies out of that big piece of 12 by 12 paper with all the little patterns on it again. And I'm going to grab this chipboard button from the chipboard sheet, and just needed something right there, and this button did it for me. And I'm going to attempt to tie a bow, which I think I cut part of it out because I don't know, I cannot tie bows very well, especially with twine. It's just curls on itself, and so I did that for a while, so I cut most of that out for you. But there it is, tied. And at this point, I'm liking the way the layout's coming together. And there's just a few more little things I want to add. So I'm going to add the year down here in these puffy stickers. And I'm going to grab my roller date stamp and just stamp the actual date, which was May 2nd. So without the year, of course, because the year is already there. So yeah, I'm going to grab one of these Kelly Perky inks to do that in a really light pink. It's really, really subtle on the layout, but that's okay because, I don't, in the future, I won't be squinting at it looking, what day was that? I need to know. I'll see the year and that will be good enough for me. So yeah, I think after this, I'm just going to add some of these little crosses from the puffy sticker sheet, just kind of like how you would add an enamel dot, just a nice little touch of something. And I'm going to grab some Heidi Swap Color Shine in the color Butter, which is a beautiful yellow. And I'm going to do a couple splatters with that, and then that will be it. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you, Erica, for putting this hop together. Please make sure that you continue on the hop. And if you've come here first by some chance, start at the beginning and watch everyone's videos because I just know they're all amazing and you'll leave with some inspiration. Thank you to all of our sponsors that are sponsoring this hop. Make sure you go check out the Facebook page to learn more. And happy International Scrapbooking to everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a really great weekend. All right, bye.